Alright, this is about my third time to record this video. I hope it sounds real good for you. I've recorded it once with no audio being picked up because it was on the wrong audio device. I recorded it once with headset, and I don't know what was going on with it. It was just popping. So I didn't want y'all to have bad experience with that. Now I'm recording it one last time. I think I got it this time. I think we're going to be good. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so we'll get into it now. Um, this here is our website, and it's at xoxonoes.com. And that's XOXO, if you don't know, is an expression that means hugs and kisses. So that's kind of where the name comes from. It's just a play on words, hugs and missiles. So I've got XOXO nose, like it's not kisses, it's a missile. So I'm going oh no at the end. So I just thought that was funny. It's a funny game. It seems to fit. But what I wanted to get in was I just wanted to show you this. If you go to kb.xoxonose.com, just put KB at the beginning of the the address. I've got the start to a knowledge base. Not everything's filled in yet, but it's getting there. And everything that we have. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Somebody's car alarm's going off. I got to make sure it's not mine, but it's not, so I get to laugh at it. Let's laugh at that person across the street. It's car alarms. Now they got my rooster screaming, so let me go settle him down. He had a threat after him this morning, so he's a little antsy. I'll be right back. All right, let's see. I don't even remember where I was at. That was my rooster Grayson. He lets me know sometimes if something's going on outside and that I got to worry about. I think he was just a little jumpy from the car alarm, but we had a little bit of a scare with a predator earlier today, so I wanted to make sure. Anyway, so this is our knowledge base. You just go to kb.xoxonose.com, and I'll have this filled out, probably in the next week or two, and I'll keep it up to date. It's got information about the setting. It's got a list of our zones here. Got what's coming beyond the rise of the Tentaclers, which if you've been paying attention to the website, Rise of the Tentaclers is the name of the base game, and then we'll have some expansions after that. So it's going to talk a little bit about where the expansions are going. Basically, in case you're curious, this is going to represent the first fifth of the game, and then it'll spread out over 100 levels total, and that's basically what this page is going to be for. And then this will have a full list of the level for each region from 1 to 100. So you'll have a good idea of all of the regions that are going to be in the game, even though I'm only sharing the details for the first 20 to 30 levels worth of regions, because there's a little bit of overlap, like Storm Ravaged Dunes and Broken Beacon, and even Salt Drinker's Grave a little bit. Go can get you past 20, but then you won't be able to go into like the higher level regions until we unlock that with the expansion. So that's just an idea of the plan. And then down here, it's got a little bit on the gameplay. We've got some stuff on the different types of personalities that you'll be able to play. Think about classes. I explained this in the abilities video that I did very early on, but the personality types are your classes in this game. And then hobbies are like gathering skills. You might think of them similar to that, like collecting. Uh, and collecting is going to be like biological things, like maybe you collect bugs or wood scraps and that sort of stuff. Scrounging is similar to collecting, but you're collecting like electronic components and kind of tech. So it's collecting for tech stuff. And then digging is like mining. You just basically scoop up the ground with your mech, claw in the ground, and find cool stuff. And then fishing is fishing. Everybody knows about fishing. um, and the big thing about it is that fishing is going to be kind of silly because you're in a mech. You can imagine like a mech fishing with a fishing rod. It's a little weird, but so am I. So we all know that. Tide kicks are your uh, crafting professions. You'll have it's like sidekicks, but I'm calling them tide kicks because we're in the ocean or we're near the ocean a lot of the time. So you got the chemist who will help you craft. Like he's basically a weapon crafter for explosive weapons and projectile weapons. The hash slinger is like a fry cook that you find, and he helps you to. He makes food and music, and I know it sounds weird that the fry cook is like a musician. You'll get it when we get into the quest line for him. But he will sometimes he'll serenade you, and sometimes he'll make music for you and food for you. And either way, it gives you like a kind of a long term buff to your abilities. The machinist is the armor crafter. Just think of him kind of like a blacksmith for mechs. The physicist is your weapon crafter for like uh, laser weapons, rail guns, like anything that's like plasma weapon, that sort of thing. Soda jerk is your basically he's gonna make potions for you. And I don't explain that how that works. You use a potion to heal a mech. It's stupid, and you're gonna laugh. It's gonna be dumb, but I hope you'll forgive me for writing something so silly. I understand it's silly. It's supposed to be a funny game, and so if you can get past this guy making potions for your mech, we're gonna have a good time. The Tinker is like a he's uh, like an enchanter kind of. He'll help you to enhance your mech in subtle ways, and he'll help you like re-roll the stats on equipment that you find, so you can fine tune it for your needs. And then we'll talk a little bit about wit and banner. There's going to be a lot more, but I just wanted to show you that there is a knowledge base. You can kind of go out there and play around in it if if you're a little shy and you don't want to come talk to us. But what I'd really like for you to do, this is my preference. I'm putting the I'm putting the knowledge base out there because I want to make things public and I want to share the plan with everybody. I want you to know what the game's going to be like. What I really would like, just I would love to see you here, is I'd like you to go to our website and just click on the that get in Discord pilot now button. And that'll take you to Discord, and you just click the invite, accept invite button, and I've already got it. I've already got, um, I've already got Discord uh, channel set up, right? But I, this is where I'd like to see you. And when you join our Discord server, um, you'll start out at in the rules, because we're trying to make a community. And so the rules are pretty pretty simple. Just don't be mean. I mean, but you got to have some rules so everybody understands that they shouldn't be mean. I guess I don't know, but anyway, I think that it's going to force you to like acknowledge that you read the rules. They're simple. I mean, you, you know what the rules are without me having to say what the rules. You're, if you're old enough to click a link on a web page, you know how to not be a jerk. So I trust that you will not be a jerk, and if you are, then we'll take care of that. I don't think I'll have to. I want you to be a part of our community. All right, so this is where we're going to talk about the game, and we're just silly people. So here we are being silly. So hugs and missiles. This is where we talk about the game. General, talk about whatever. And then we have a channel for prayer requests. So if you need prayer for something, don't hesitate to ask. And then this is where we talk about our pets. And this is mine. That's Sweet Shadow. She was a gift to me from God, and I love that baby so much. I have to tell you the story about how I got Shadow some other time. Let me tell you what. That puppy, she is my Shadow. She follows me everywhere, and I love her so much. So anyway, I think I'm gonna put her in the game. Let her be a pet for Dust Kick. We'll see. And then I've got a section here on how to get involved. If you want to, just like share the community with other people, or subscribe to our social media sites, or if you want to just, help us. If you got skills, or you want to maybe try to learn some skills, maybe you can help us to build it. Um, so, let's see. There's a car alarm going off again. So I bet Grayson's gonna go crazy in a minute. If he does, I'll pause it again. Well, wish the neighbors could figure out what they're doing, but they don't seem capable of doing much. Um, all right, so then I've got a couple of places where you can go and just learn about the game. So Gear Grounders Lab, that is basically the same as the knowledge base where it talks about gameplay. Um, this is where you can learn about the different personality types, and I've started moving it over a few. I was hosting all of this in a different place, and now I'm moving it over to Discord, and also moving it over to our knowledge base. The reason I wanted to move it into Discord is I want it to be more of a community thing. I don't want it to just be something where I am designing in a vacuum. So I'll post everything here, and then we can talk about it in the other channels. Um, then and I wish somebody would just go ahead and steal that car instead of just messing around with it. That alarm keeps going off, driving me crazy. All right, so then the Tales from the Thunder Clone is more about the lore, and that is like in the knowledge base. It's the same information that you're going to have there under settings, and I'll just show you. It's a lot more fleshed out in Discord because I've been working with Discord for a little bit longer. So um, like this is our fishing trainer. This is one of the dungeon bosses. I don't know that all of her stuff is finished yet, but this is definitely finished. That is the Riot Raven that she fights in, and the thing about Madam Maddie is she lucked up. That's basically why she's such a terror among the pirates and flotsam. She looked up and she came across a Tentacler Core's crashed mech that had been, destroyed by Hugites, and she salvaged the weapons off of it. Well, the Tentacler Core are the militia. So these are military grade weapons she's got on a mech. So she's got military grade hardware, and she's going around fighting pirates, so she can pick them off pretty easy. And that's what makes her a big threat, and that's why she's, the boss you're going to encounter in Flotsam, or one of the bosses you'll encounter in Flotsam. So that's kind of her story in a nutshell. A little a little bit crazy. She's got a pet named Helroy the Hugger. We won't get into him yet. Um, get into him. You can kind of see. I mean, we I've got a lot more here and fleshed out uh, than over on the knowledge base. So just whether you want to hang out with us in Discord or if you just want to come over and check out the knowledge base. Um, I'm fine either way. I just want you to be able to see what you're getting into when you decide that maybe the game is interesting to you, and and not kind of be lost in the dark. You know what the what's going on in the game. I just want to give you some idea. And honestly, I'd prefer if you came to Discord, but that's selfish of me. It's only because I want to get to know you. I'd like to hang out. I'd like us to have fun together. But I understand if if you're not comfortable hanging out, that's fine. But if you're interested in the game, the best places to check it out are either in Discord where we can talk about it, or in the knowledge base where you can just see it. And I wanted to get that information to you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Um, Hope everything's going well with you. Kind of been having a rough time lately. Not to get too much into it, but we got three special needs kids, and one of them's been in the hospital, and it's been bad for us. Like we thought we were going to lose my sweet boy a couple of times, and he is recovered, and it's like tell you what the nurse said that if it wasn't for prayer, that boy wouldn't still be with us. So um, praise Jesus. I just want to say, you know, thank you that he's still here with us, and just let you know that it's been difficult, but things are getting better, and I hope that your life is going wonderful, and I hope everything that you hope for your life comes comes true, and in the best possible way, just more than you can imagine. That good. That's what I want for you. And I hope God blesses you. And I hope you enjoy our game and you just have so much fun when you finally get to play it that you're telling everybody about. I think it's going to be funny and I think it's going to be fun. And I think we're all going to have a good. Maybe we'll even get to play together some. So have a great day. I'm gonna shut up now. Go check on my chickens and the puppy dogs and all of that kind of stuff. Quit being silly and talking to thin air. Have a good day. Take care.